Imagine a company that most people think disappeared decades ago. Its logo may still be familiar, but its name rarely dominates headlines anymore. Yet behind the scenes, this company quietly sits inside some of the most important systems on Earth.
Banks, airlines, governments, hospitals, corporations, and financial markets have all depended on its technology.
That company is IBM, and its greatest achievement may not be what you can see, but what you never notice. IBM's story begins more than a century ago, long before cloud computing or artificial intelligence became household terms. It evolved from companies building machines for businesses to process information, eventually becoming one of the most powerful technology companies in history. IBM helped popularize mainframe computers, and those machines became the invisible engines behind modern commerce. While consumers were buying PCs, IBM was building something much deeper: infrastructure that entire industries could not easily live without. Then came the personal computer revolution, and IBM appeared to lose its throne. In the 1980s, its name was practically synonymous with computing. But Microsoft and Intel captured enormous value from the PC ecosystem, while IBM struggled with changing technology and fierce competition.
By the early 1990s, the company was bleeding billions and facing the possibility that its best days were already behind it.
Many observers believed IBM was becoming another giant that had simply missed the future.
But IBM did something remarkable. Instead of desperately trying to remain the company selling computers to everyone,
it began transforming itself into the company behind businesses that needed computers to work flawlessly. Under its new leadership, IBM shifted towards services, software, consulting, and enterprise technology.
The strategy was simple but powerful. Stop chasing consumers and become indispensable to organizations whose operations depended on complex technology every single day.
This changed what IBM actually meant. It no longer needed to be the computer sitting on your desk.
It could become the system sitting behind the bank. IBM mainframes became deeply embedded in financial institutions, processing enormous volumes of transactions with reliability that businesses could not afford to sacrifice.
Credit card payments, banking operations, insurance systems, government databases, and other mission-critical workloads could run quietly in the background.
You might never see IBM, but its machines could still be working every second.
And banking was only one part of the story. Airlines, for example, require systems capable of handling millions of reservations, schedules, passenger records, and transactions. Large corporations need technology that can manage payroll, supply chains, databases, and financial reporting.
Governments need systems capable of storing and processing enormous amounts of information.
IBM built decades of expertise around exactly these problems. Its advantage was not glamour. It was reliability, scale, and institutional trust.
That created something far more powerful than a popular consumer brand: switching costs.
A company can replace a laptop in a few years. Replacing the technological foundation of a major bank is an entirely different challenge. When systems have been running for decades, changing them can involve enormous expense, operational risk, regulatory commitment. IBM therefore became deeply connected to organizations that valued stability above excitement.
Its technology became difficult to remove precisely because it had become so important.
This is also why IBM survived technological revolutions that destroyed other giants. The company moved from tabulating machines to mainframes, from mainframes to enterprise software,
from software to services, and later toward cloud computing and artificial intelligence.
It repeatedly changed what it sold while protecting something even more valuable: its relationships with the world's largest institutions.
IBM understood that technology changes quickly, but large organizations change much more slowly.
Then came another transformation: the race for artificial intelligence. IBM was not the company that captured the public imagination like newer AI giants, but it had something different. Decades of experience with enterprise data, business processes, security, and regulated industries.
Its Watson brand became famous after defeating human champions on a television quiz show, but the bigger opportunity was applying AI inside organizations,
where accuracy, governance, and integration matter. IBM wanted AI to become another layer of the infrastructure businesses already depend on. That explains the strange contradictions surrounding IBM today. It can look old-fashioned from the outside while remaining deeply relevant underneath. Its consumer visibility may be far smaller than Apple, Microsoft, Google, or Nvidia, yet its influence is measured differently. IBM does not need millions of people staring at its products every morning. It needs thousands of major organizations trusting its systems to keep critical operations running. In that world, invisibility can actually be a competitive advantage.
The more quietly it works, the more powerful that position can become.
The most fascinating part is that IBM's power was never really about selling computers.
It was about becoming embedded in the machinery of modern civilization. When a bank processes a transaction, an airline manages reservations, or a corporation moves enormous amounts of data,
the technology behind the screen matters more than the brand on the screen. IBM spent decades positioning itself on that hidden layer.
And once a company reaches that layer, replacing it becomes a much harder decision.
So perhaps IBM did not disappear after all. It simply became harder to see. The company that once dominated computer magazines gradually moved behind the curtain, where the stakes were larger and the customers were institutions. Its story is a lesson in corporate survival. Sometimes the smartest way to remain powerful is to stop trying to be famous.
IBM may no longer look like the future, but parts of the future may still be running on IBM technology.
And somewhere behind the screen, those systems may still be quietly running.